I am Chiara Legnazzi. I work in the capital market technology branch at swissQuant. I'm Senior Quant Engineer, and I've been working in the company for more than 2 years and a half. My academic background is in finance. I started with a bachelor in finance in Italy. I am from Milan, so I was doing my bachelor there. Then I moved to Switzerland to do my master's studies, again finance, and also the PhD ones. There, I was specializing in quantitative risk management. I had the chance to work with very inspiring professors during my PhD studies, which that was one of the key things that was also addressing me to pursue this career also after I finished with my PhD. Wanted to find something which was still a little bit in the research, in the academic world, but more focused on the practical side. After the PhD, I went working for a bank for a couple of years. There, I understood that my goal, what I really wanted was not staying in a big environment and be detached completely from research. That was one of the main reasons for me moving to work at swissQuant. Here I found a really good combination between what was my academic background, my academic desires, like doing a bit of research always all the time, and also put what I learned into practice. So that was really a very nice combination of both the academic and the practical, private industrial world, let's say. That's great satisfaction. Honestly, that was one thing I was really missing during my PhD studies. Was I was doing really very advanced stuff, but they were so much abstract, so hard also to explain to people, also to technical people who were not doing exactly what I was doing. So in here, I have the chance actually to put into practice what I can create or what I did study. So that I think it adds a little piece and completes, in a sense, what means realization to me. So that's actually a great satisfaction. I think it was very early. I don't know how can genetics be of impact there, but in my family, most of the people have done this type of studies. So most of people in my family are engineers. So since I was a little child, I was playing with small cars and those kind of things. So I was put in contact more with this type of world from the very beginning. For sure, that was a factor. Also, I think my inner desire was that one. I like very much also literature, also other things, but I could not think about them being my full-time job. Are great passions, but I think that that will not be enough, to define my full career. There are many, and here at swissQuant there are really many possibilities also to deepen existing knowledge or also to go into new fields. That is something I really like. I cannot really say what is something new that I learn in general from projects. There are always different aspects. Sometimes it's the technical part, sometimes it's the coding part, sometimes it's the interaction with the clients, which is something that, for example, during my academic study I did not have. I had presentation in front of other professors or students, but that was not really this type of relationship you have with the clients, which is also something that I very much like. So sometimes it's the negotiation skills, sometimes it's more the technical part, sometimes it's an aspect of the model. So there are really plenty, and I very much like this variety. It's one of the things I love the most about the job, purely the job. Also, then there are also the great colleagues I work with. So that's the other really important part. I do interact a lot with clients, and I think that over there I was able also to carry an impact. I was involved from the very beginning, from the RFP part up to like the setup, the kickoff project, the handling of a project. I was very much empowered by the higher management here. And I do think that I managed with some clients to interact in a good way from the really beginning, from the RFP phase up to the closing of the project. And the bigger satisfaction was that these clients were also recurring. So now they are established and we have done several projects with them. Also, as I mentioned, there is not really a product or service I am responsible to deliver. But in that sense, having this long-lasting relationship with the client is more like I offer consultancy services always to the same team at the client side. I do advise a lot to have a lot of resilience. That was one of the most difficult part, at least for me, especially during my PhD. I encountered so many times of failure. And that I did see that for many other people was like a block. Many people decided to renounce. But failure is necessary, to go on with the process. So what I would advise is that failure is embedded in the growth process. So whenever you encounter it, does not signal anything about you that you are not suitable for something or anything. What is important is the reaction you have to failure. So that would be my advice. Definitely. So I was also prompted from other people who are more in the sales team, also from the higher management, to signal just since I am the one working on the technical side, it's easier for me to see if there are opportunities, if there are some space where swissQuant can also enlarge the series of services offered to a client. So that was something I was specifically asked to. I feel that it's very smart, first of all, and also very nice that people also doing more the technical job are also involved in those more strategic decisions. So yeah, that was something that happened also already in the past, and it signals a great cooperation also between the technical part, management part, sales part. So that I think was also one of the reasons for the success of our branch, and of the company overall.